Hello, Aquarius. This is going to be your weekly tarot and oracle forecast. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies for the upcoming week, break it down, and let you know how to navigate. Every reading that I've done, this deck doesn't seem to want to wait. This reading is intended for all Aquarius sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. So if you'd like to check out your other astrological placements, please check out my other videos. And you also might be a cross watcher. Maybe you're watching for an Aquarius person that means a lot to you. If it's not just an Aquarius, there's somebody else. Again, please check out my other videos. Now, here we go. Overall themes and messages. We have here the resting tree, patience, stillness. This energy is telling you to have patience and trust the process, which I know is not easy at all. Okay. But this is a very interesting time. This week in particular, we are going to slow down a little bit. I mean, it's not just this week. Venus retrograde is going to be for the next few weeks. And that's a reevaluation of our relationships, our self-worth, self-value, self-respect, maybe our finances. So in other words, you are going to have some time to reevaluate and to be still. At the same time, this is for another video, of course, but the week after, we do have a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, and then Mercury retrograde. So yes, there's a lot of chaos and change coming. It doesn't have to be bad. It can be exciting. It doesn't have to be scary. But for right now, you've got to have some patience. And I know that that's hard for Aquarius because Aquarius energy is very much all or nothing. You like something or you don't. And it's hard to be in the middle. So let's take a look at what else you need to know here. And we have wish fulfillment. Be patient. Your wishes come to you. Now, I don't want you waiting. Waiting is something completely different here. Okay. Now, let's take a look at what else you need to know. Angels are with you. You're divinely guided and supported. It says your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. But again, you have to exercise some patience here. So let's get the tarot going and see what you need to know. So current energies for the week. Ace of Cups, fill your own cup. There's an opportunity here for a brand new emotional beginning. There could be some love. I will take a romance card at the end of this reading, so stick around for that. But with that Ace of Cups, we have here optical illusions, and you're trying to figure out what's real and what isn't. And I understand because it's a very confusing time that we're in right now. Now, interestingly enough, this is an Aquarius card. So, I think you're kind of on the fence about how to move yourself forward emotionally. Now, the potential or challenge right now is the Star card. There's that Aquarius energy again. This is healing, blessings, and wishes coming true. You're definitely on a healing journey or healing path. It's just that you're trying to be very strategic about it. And I understand that. I always say we're here to play chess, not checkers. At the same time, if you're over analyzing, if you're trying to force something, then it's going to work against you. So you do have to be careful with that. Now let's take a look at what you need to focus on this week. And we have here the Eight of Swords. You're overanalyzing, you're overthinking. This is the illusion of mental entrapment. So let's take an oracle card to see what else you need to know. And it's almost like you're telling yourself that something is unlikely. And that's not the mindset that's really going to help you here. Okay. Now, your recent past is the Death card, death and rebirth, total transformation. There could be some Scorpio energy in your chart, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. I always find that Aquarius and Scorpio are very drawn to each other because they have that all or nothing kind of mentality. Now, you are going through this transformation. It might be a little bit painful, but know that you're going to come out the other side a lot stronger and better. But you do have to extend yourself. So your recent past has been nudging you to do differently than you've done in the past. Now your strength position here is the Lovers. There could be a deep soul connection that you're thinking about or, analyzing. Let's see. Very likely. This is the thing. How do you know something is not going to be the best thing that ever happened to you? It's almost like in one breath, you're like, it's this. No, it's that. It's this. No, it's that. Yes, no, yes, no. There's this real contradiction in energy. And so I would advise you to get out of your head. I know easier said than done, but you've really got to make a conscious effort because you're going to manifest things you don't want. And that's the key here. So Six of Pentacles is your near future, which is equal giving and receiving and balance. That's the key. You might want to pay attention to whether or not your needs are being met. And the flag is about an achievement. You've come very far. You've done so much work, and I'm so proud of you. Just understand that there's always going to be new things coming up to test you, things that are going to try to pull you back to your old ways. And so it's really important that you're aware of what you're seeing. Are you seeing it clearly? Going back to that optical illusion card at the very beginning. Now, your suggested approach is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is, spying or observing, or it's possibly energetic chasing. Please be careful with any kind of chasing or overgiving, because what it does is it pushes the energy away from you. And with that, we have the blinders. So this is the thing. You can look at the blinders in two ways. You can say, well, I don't want to see, I don't want to know, I just want to do what I want to do. I understand. At the same time, you can say, look, I don't want to see this. I'm not going to spy and observe on social media. I'm going to let things unfold naturally. And it also says on that card, confusion. I don't want you in confusion. I want you to be logical. I want you to be decisive. And I want you to have the best of the best of the best. Now, what do you need to know is the Two of Swords. You have a decision to make. Are you in the old or are you in the new? And with that, we have two cards came out, the Fortress and the Surrender card. Whenever I see the Fortress card, I think of walls. It feels like you have some walls up, or you haven't let go of something. And this is telling you to surrender, let go, let God. And I'm going to add something, not that I want to add fuel to the fire here, but this is an Aquarius card. So when I see a fortress, I know that you're very tough. I know that you're very strong. But at the same time, you do have to let go and surrender, and allow new things in. Now, your hope and or fear is the Ten of Swords. You've had a lot of swords in your back. You've had a lot of hurt. But you have to let that cycle end and allow new things in. And within a few days, things will shift. Maybe some yoga, some meditation might help you move yourself forward. And your probable outcome here is stability, the Queen of Pentacles. You are going to find your balance, your stability. Let's see. You have all the resources. I almost feel like some emotion is going to come to the surface for you. This is a bit of a sappy energy whenever I see this card. But it's almost like you need a good cry in order to sort of like recalibrate or let things come to the surface. Now let's take a romance card here just to see what extra bit of information we need to know before we go. And we have here settling. Be careful that you're not settling for old things. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love, right? If someone doesn't have the capacity, you've got to understand that settling on whatever they're willing to give you is not going to bring you the love that you're looking for. So I hope that this resonates with you. I send you so much love. If you'd like to do a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Thank you very much, and I wish you an amazing week.